Welcome to another installment of Communicast, the stories of good people doing great things in our communities. And with me today is Danny Rivera, who will be coming up into New Hampshire to work with Symphony New Hampshire on a series of concerts connected to the Fiddler's Tale. And Danny, why don't you give us a little bit of background, who you are, how you got to this point, and what you're excited about?
Well, Keith, I'm super excited and honored, humbled to just be in space and community with you, as I shared earlier, and really excited about working with New Hampshire Symphony, and the Fiddler's Tale. Really blessed and honored to have an opportunity to share this incredible story and to again ground myself, root myself in the work of art for social change. um and that's the work that I do. I spend a lot of time focusing on regenerative art and finding ways to connect the local community with artists and their work as a way to project the future. And so I'm looking forward to this incredible opportunity and all that will come from it, and to be connected with New Hampshire as a whole. I'm excited. I'm across the border in Massachusetts, so excited to spend some time.
You can
For
do
the
it. It's a wonderful thing. So I read you're CEO of AIR, and I know that as artists in residence, but you've taken it a step further. Why don't you share a little bit of what does AIR stand for you, and what are you passionate about?
Absolutely, we call it air. Really, it is our oxygen.
Mm.
It's air that we breathe, and it stands for the Artists Initiative for Revolution, where we're mobilizing artists in service to grassroots movements and really prioritizing artists that are taking a stand across the country, but really in their neighborhoods, even locally, to bring to light social issues and to find ways to address those through the arts.
And that so matches the things that I've been writing about regularly. Art is the authoritative voice. It's the opportunity to connect people without a verbal language, but it's something oral or visual. And all of those things make a huge difference. Let me ask, with the Fiddler's Tale, what does that mean, and why should people, and young people in particular, come to this event?
Absolutely. I think Mr. Marcellus has done an incredible job at really demonstrating what it means to retell the story, and to tell the story in a way that resonates with generations to come. And I will say, as a 22-year-old, I have found so many connections and parallels to my life throughout this piece. I really think it's a story that everyone uh, uh, can find a way to connect with at some point in their life. I think they have dealt with themes, and we spoke about this, of integrity and really just navigating through life. And you have the character of the devil. I mean, there's so much that is to unpack. And really what I've even noticed, and this is just my personal interpretation as I've been reading through the script, is that these roles really all take place within. And so what the Fiddler's Tale does, I believe, is it causes us to look back into ourselves, to deal with the resistance that and the constant back and forth within ourselves, the friction, the tension, and finding ways for us to resolve it. And I think that through this piece, through the music, it creates an appropriate and safe space for us to really do that deep introspective work.
Powerful. So what should someone expect if they're not, it's classical music, it's jazz, it's a fusion of many different things. It's a new audience. That's part of what's exciting to me. Symphony New Hampshire is in traditional orchestral work, and yet it's a new age, a new generation. So what does a concert viewer or first-time person expect when they come to something like this, specifically to this?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a mixture of things. I think it's a mixture of jazz and classical, and you can hear the influence of folk and um there's so much big band. You can even feel that the small jazz band, the club, like you're getting all of it. You're getting all of it, and yet the standard for musical excellence is not once dropped. Um, and I think from my perspective, what I plan on contributing to this piece is relatability and humanity. So my hope is to connect with the audience no matter who they are and no matter what walk of life they're coming from. So
It's wonderful. Thank you for joining me, for spending time just explaining some of the background and certainly your own passions of communication, community connection. I mean, to me, those are such critical words, and I look forward to meeting you in person as well.
absolutely. Thank you so much, Keith.